If the challenges in your life never seem to end, listen to this audiobook. Escape from Despair. A New Dawn. Written by Vahid Zakavati. Copyright 2024 NLP Radio. Introduction. A new dawn rising from darkness. Have you ever wondered why all your efforts seem futile? Why your life remains stuck in the same problems you've been facing for years, despite your struggles? You might feel like you can't go on anymore. Maybe you've even wished for everything to just end, thinking that death would be easier than living through this. But do you truly realize that every challenge you're facing could be the spark that transforms your life? Think about it. What if I told you that you, the same you who feels hopeless, are on the verge of discovering the greatest secret of your life? What would you do? Would you believe that all these hardships are just the prelude to launching you to the highest peaks of success? Are you ready to hear the secret? Despair is like a thick fog that clouds your vision. When you walk through the fog, every step you take is filled with doubt and fear. But behind this fog, a bright world full of opportunities awaits you. This book has come to take your hand, guide you through the fog, and show you that every moment of your life, every failure, every sorrow, and every despair, is simply a sign telling you, it's not over yet, you are still powerful. Have you ever wondered how some people, despite all the challenges and difficulties, continue to move forward with strength? What is inside them that makes them stand taller and stronger in the face of adversity, rather than breaking down? Can you be like them? The answer is here, in your hands. This book is for you, for someone exhausted by endless efforts and disappointments. But this exhaustion is just a phase. You are on the brink of rediscovering yourself. No one can tell you exactly how to change your life, but know this: all the power you need is hidden within you. You have the power to overcome everything. Every challenge you have faced so far has simply been a test to make you stronger. But are you ready to discover this power? Are you ready to believe that no obstacle is greater than your will? Each chapter of this book will lead you into yourself, to your heart, to the place where your true power lies. With every step you take, you will move further away from despair and closer to a life filled with light and success. Every chapter is like a light in the darkness. Every word is meant to guide you toward the place you were always meant to go. This is a journey you must take. Only you can change your path, but this book will be with you at every step. So, before you read another line, ask yourself, are you truly ready to let go of all your old beliefs? Are you ready to start a new path? If your answer is yes, then let's begin this journey together right now. Chapter 1. Accepting your current situation. The first step to freedom. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, your problems remain unchanged? Maybe this feeling has led you to think that the world is against you, or perhaps you've asked yourself, why me? Why am I always stuck in the same place? These questions are natural, but maybe the key to breaking free from this cycle lies not in fighting against your problems, but in accepting them. But what does acceptance mean? Does it mean giving up and stopping all efforts? Never. Acceptance is different from surrender. Acceptance means seeing the reality of your life as it is, without denying or resisting it. You might ask, how can I accept my problems when my days are full of hardship and sorrow? Why should I accept this situation? Here's an important question that forms in your mind. How can I accept my current situation and still strive for change? Does acceptance mean stopping altogether? The answer is that acceptance doesn't hinder progress. It is, in fact, the first step toward real change. When you accept your current situation with all its details, you no longer waste energy endlessly fighting reality. You gain new energy that you can channel into genuine improvement and transformation. Ask yourself, if your life were to stay exactly the same as it is right now, what would happen? This question is difficult, but its answer can lead you to deep inner acceptance. This doesn't mean giving up hope for change. Rather, it means letting go of the struggle against what already exists. The stories of famous people who faced enormous challenges and ultimately found success inspire us. One such person, Steve Jobs, was fired from the company he founded in his youth. He could have sunk into despair, but instead, he accepted the situation and, with awareness of his current state, chose a new path to return to the world of technology. It was this acceptance that led him to even greater successes. You can also draw inspiration from this story. Acceptance of reality doesn't mean inaction. It means freeing yourself from the chains of resistance. When you stop fighting your current situation, new opportunities for change will appear before you. This chapter teaches you that the power of acceptance is the first and most essential step toward freedom and success. Now ask yourself this question: are you ready to stop resisting and accept the reality of your life as it is? The answer to this question is the key to unlocking a gateway to true freedom. Acceptance of your current situation is the first step. And after that, the world awaits you to take the next steps with courage. By accepting your situation, you are not compromising with your problems. Rather, you are seeing them as stepping stones to your future success. Every challenge you face today is merely an opportunity for your transformation tomorrow. Acceptance is the first key to success. In this moment, when you accept everything as it is, you will begin to feel the start of a new journey. You have the power to change, but that power begins only with accepting your current reality. Chapter 2: Breaking Limiting Beliefs. Destroy the mental barriers. Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts, you still feel stuck? Why does every step you take seem to lead to a dead end? Perhaps the main cause of these limitations isn't external, but lies within your own mind. Do you have beliefs deep inside that tell you that you'll never succeed or that your problems will never end? These beliefs are like walls, trapping you. But an important question arises: are these beliefs really true? Does failing multiple times mean you'll never succeed? And just because your problems have persisted, does that mean they always will? Maybe the answer is something entirely different. Every day, thousands of thoughts pass through our minds, many of which, without us realizing, turn into core beliefs. These beliefs act like lenses through which we gradually see the world as more limited and darker. How many times have you told yourself, "I will never succeed," or "nothing will ever work out"? Every time you repeat these phrases, they turn into beliefs that now hold power, blocking your success. So the main question is, how can I break these limiting beliefs? How can I free my mind from this prison? The first step is identifying these beliefs. Pay attention to the negative and limiting thoughts that come to your mind daily. These beliefs may show up in various forms, such as, "I'm not good enough, others are better than me," or, "No matter how hard I try, it doesn't help." These hidden beliefs may have settled deep in your mind, stopping you every time you try to move forward. Now that you've identified these beliefs, it's time to challenge them. Are they really true? Have all successful people never failed? Or did they face their failures and learn from them? Will your problems always remain, or could a change in perspective and approach help you find solutions you haven't yet considered? To break these limiting beliefs, you must start rewriting them. Every time a negative thought arises, replace it with a positive, empowering belief. Instead of saying, "I will never succeed," say, "Every failure is a step towards success." Instead of saying, "There are always problems," say, "Every problem is an opportunity for growth and learning." Here are some exercises to help you solidify these new beliefs in your mind. Exercise 1. List of limiting beliefs. Grab a pen and paper and write down all the beliefs that limit you. Beliefs that come to mind in various situations. These beliefs could be about yourself, your abilities, or even about life and the world. Be honest and write them all without filtering. Exercise 2. Replacing with positive beliefs. For each limiting belief you've written down, write a positive and constructive belief. If you wrote, "I always fail," the replacement could be, "Every failure is a valuable experience that brings me closer to my goal." Exercise 3. Daily repetition. Every day, especially in the morning, read your list of positive beliefs aloud. Repeat them until, over time, your mind begins to accept them as truth. When you change your negative beliefs, the world around you starts to change too. You might have thought that the world is against you, but the truth is the real limitations exist in your mind. Once your mind is free, you'll be free too. Think about this. If you could free your mind from these old, negative beliefs, what could change in your life? You have the power within you right now to achieve whatever you desire. Your old beliefs have reached their end. Now it's time to replace them with new, positive ones. Now ask yourself, what beliefs have held me back from success? And how can I change them today? The answers to these questions are the keys to your freedom. Chapter 3. Redefining goals. Small steps for big success. Have you ever thought that perhaps the goals you've set for yourself seem too big or out of reach? Have you ever started with a lot of enthusiasm but soon felt like you never reached that goal? This is where many people feel tired and discouraged. The final goal might be so massive that even thinking about it makes you hesitate to take a step. The question you need to ask yourself is the problem really with you, or is it in the way you define and pursue your goals? Maybe instead of trying to achieve a large, impossible goal all at once, you need to break it down into smaller, achievable goals. But how do you do that? Let's start with this question. Why do big goals sometimes feel impossible? Maybe it's because you don't know where to start. A big goal is like climbing a tall mountain. When you look up from the bottom, the massive height can paralyze you. But if you break this mountain into smaller stages, each step you take brings you closer to the peak, and eventually, that big goal will become achievable. One of the main problems people face when pursuing their goals is that they focus solely on the end result. For example, your goal might be to buy a house or reach a certain position at work, but if you only think about the final result, you'll put too much pressure on yourself. Instead of enjoying the process, you'll feel like you're always far from your goal. This constant dissatisfaction can hold you back. But if you focus on small, steady steps rather than the final result, each small achievement will bring you closer to success. The question to ask now is, how can I break my big goal into smaller, more manageable goals? For example, if your goal is to excel in a specialized field, instead of just looking at the summit, you should set smaller goals, like learning a new skill each month or completing small projects that gradually move you toward your goal. Each time you finish a small step, you'll feel success and satisfaction. These positive feelings will fuel your journey toward the final goal. One of the best examples of this is people who, over time and with small steps, have achieved great success. Think of someone like Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Did he succeed overnight? Definitely not. Amazon started as a small online bookstore and grew at each stage through careful planning and focus on small goals. Bezos never wanted everything all at once but instead focused on each step and enjoyed the progress, which ultimately turned Amazon into a global e-commerce giant. The same pattern applies to you. Maybe your big goal is to build a successful business, but your first step might be learning a key skill, then finding a suitable idea, and then starting your business with small resources. Each small achievement brings you closer to success, and eventually your big goal will come true. Now ask yourself, what is my big goal? And how can I break it into smaller steps? If your big goal seems out of reach, it may only be because you haven't broken it down enough into manageable steps. Instead of waiting for a big success to happen overnight, start today. For each big goal, define at least 5 small, achievable steps and work on them. Each time you complete a step, celebrate your success and encourage yourself. It's these small victories that will eventually lead you to your ultimate goal, Now, think about this. What small steps can I take today? This question could be the key to change. Chapter 4. Meditation and Mindfulness. Tools for Inner Peace. Have you ever wondered why your mind constantly drifts toward negative thoughts and worries? Are you tired of the mental exhaustion that comes from constantly replaying problems and challenges? You might ask yourself, is there a way to break free from this endless cycle? How can you free yourself from these negative thoughts that cling to your mind like chains? In this chapter, we will explore powerful tools for inner peace and stress management that can transform your life, meditation and mindfulness. You may have heard that many people use these techniques to improve their quality of life, but you might think that these methods are only useful for certain people or in specific situations. The truth is, these tools can yield remarkable results for anyone, in any condition. The question you should ask yourself is, why is your mind so preoccupied with negative thoughts and problems? The reason is that we often live in the past or the future. We're either upset about bad things that happened in the past or anxious about what might happen in the future. But what if you could bring your mind to the present moment? When the mind is focused on the present, there's no room for worry or anxiety. Meditation and mindfulness allow you to break free from the chains of the past and future and bring yourself into the present moment. This means, instead of being caught up in thoughts that cause stress and worry, you can experience real calm. You might now ask, how can you do this? Where do you start? Meditation means focusing and clearing your mind of excess thoughts. One of the simplest ways to start meditating is to focus on your breathing. When you concentrate on inhaling and exhaling, your mind automatically distances itself from intrusive thoughts, and you experience calm. To begin, sit in a quiet place and focus on your breath for a few minutes. If thoughts enter your mind, gently bring your attention back to your breathing without judgment or trying to push them away. This simple practice helps calm your mind and releases negative energy. Mindfulness is another form of meditation that connects you to the present moment. In essence, mindfulness means being consciously aware in the present, without judgment or getting entangled in thoughts. This technique teaches you to accept negative thoughts or challenges without trying to escape them, allowing you to observe them mindfully without getting drawn in. Over time, you will develop the ability to view problems as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles that hold you back. Now ask yourself, can you live in the present moment for just a few moments? Can you fully immerse yourself in the here and now, instead of drowning in negative thoughts and future worries? This is what meditation and mindfulness will teach you. One effective way to start practicing mindfulness is through a simple exercise you can do anywhere, paying attention to the details around you. For example, listen to the sounds in your environment, observe the colors around you, and feel the temperature of the air on your skin. This simple exercise brings you back to the present moment and distances you from negative thoughts. Here's an example of someone who used meditation to free themselves from heavy life stress. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most famous personalities in the world, has been using meditation techniques for years to maintain peace and manage stress. She says that meditation not only helped her overcome daily pressures but also contributed greatly to her personal and spiritual growth. Winfrey always emphasizes that meditation benefits everyone, no matter what conditions they live in. Now, think about how you can make meditation a part of your daily life. You might think that you don't have enough time for meditation, but even a few minutes of daily practice can have a significant impact on your mental and physical calm. Meditation will help you face the stresses and pressures of life more effectively, clearing your mind of negative thoughts. So, what's your first step? Start today. Find a quiet space, meditate for a few minutes, and clear your mind of negative thoughts. The more you repeat this practice, the more inner peace you'll experience, and the less impact stress and worries will have on your life. Final question. Are you ready to experience true peace through meditation and mindfulness? Chapter 5. Failure, a launchpad. From falling down to soaring again. How many times have you felt like you've failed? How many times have you asked yourself why all your efforts seem to lead to nothing, only to hit a wall called failure? Perhaps you've wondered, why does failure feel so painful, and how can you move past it? We grow up in a culture that views failure as the end of the road. But the truth is that many of the greatest successes have come in the shadow of repeated, continuous failures. It might sound unrealistic, but failure is exactly what prepares you for success. Failure is like a bridge you must cross to reach your destination. The question you should ask yourself is, how can you accept failure as part of success and use it to build a better future? In this chapter, we will show you that failure is not just an event, it's a launch pad. This chapter will teach you how to change your perspective on failure and see it as a necessary step toward success. Many successful people who have reached great heights today have failed countless times in the past. But instead of giving up, they use these failures to strengthen themselves and move toward their goals. Imagine a mountaineer climbing a peak. Each time they slip and fall, they may feel like they'll never reach the summit. But if they don't give up, if they get up after every fall and continue climbing, eventually, they will reach the top. Failure works the same way. Each time you fail, you are one step closer to success. These falls make you stronger and teach you lessons you would never learn otherwise. You might wonder, how can you view failure as a lesson when it feels so painful and difficult at the moment? One of the secrets of successful people is that they use each failure as an opportunity to learn. Every time they face an obstacle, instead of blaming themselves, they ask, what can I learn from this experience? How can I do better next time? There are many stories of successful people whose failures changed the course of their lives. For example, Thomas Edison, the great inventor, failed thousands of times while trying to create the electric light bulb. But each time he said, "I've found 1,000 ways that don't work." He saw each failure as a step toward the correct solution, and in the end, he achieved his goal. If Edison had given up after the first or second or even 1,000th failure, today we might not be using electric light. Or J.K. Rowling, the famous author of the Harry Potter series. She was rejected by publishers many times and was even in financial hardship. But every time she failed, instead of giving up, she grew stronger and kept writing. She viewed failure as an opportunity to improve her work, eventually achieving global success. These stories teach us that failure is not the end, but an opportunity. The question you should ask yourself is, how can I turn my failures into lessons for growth? This is what will set you apart from others. Failure only becomes meaningful when you learn from it. Each time you fall, remember that getting up and moving forward is the most important thing you can do. Let me give you a simple exercise. Think about one of your recent failures. The first feeling you might have is disappointment. But instead of giving in to that feeling, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Every answer you find brings you one step closer to success. Ultimately, a collection of failures and lessons is what will bring you to the place you've always dreamed of. Failure is not something to fear. Instead, you should see it as a guide, showing you what you need to do to succeed. Use your failures as fuel to reach success. Each time you fail, you are one step closer to success. This is the great secret of success that many people still haven't understood. So, are you ready to turn your failures into great opportunities? Chapter 6. Patience and Perseverance. Understand the power of time. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed while others give up halfway? The question you need to ask yourself is, how patient am I in reaching my goals? Can you think of time as a friend, or do you always view it as an enemy? In today's world, we have become accustomed to speed and immediacy. Everything is constantly changing, and we sometimes forget that some of the greatest achievements take time. Patience and perseverance are two key principles on the path to success. In this chapter, you will learn how understanding the power of time can help you achieve your long-term goals. Significant and lasting changes usually take time. For example, think about wanting a garden full of beautiful flowers. To achieve this, you must first plant the seeds in the soil, water them, and nurture them. You can't expect the flowers to bloom immediately. This is a natural process that requires time. Why are some people more successful in this journey than others? Because they understand that patience and perseverance are the keys to success. These people focus on the process rather than immediate results. They enjoy each step of their progress, and this happiness gives them the energy to continue their efforts. In this chapter, we offer you suggestions to help you develop patience and perseverance. 1. Make small, continuous changes. Instead of trying to make a big, sudden change in your life, focus on small changes. These changes can include daily habits, ways of thinking, or how you handle challenges. Over time, these small changes will lead to significant results. 2. Create a positive routine. Build a daily routine that includes time for exercise, meditation, learning, or any other activity that makes you feel good and brings positive energy. Having a routine can help you stay focused on your goals and give you more control over your life. 3. Learn from failures. Remember that failures are just obstacles, not endpoints. Every time you face a challenge, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. With this mindset, you can gradually overcome the fear of failure and move towards success. 4. Set realistic and achievable goals. Break your big goals into smaller, attainable ones. Instead of thinking about the final goal, focus on small, achievable steps. This gives you a sense of progress and motivation to keep going. 5. Maintain positive energy. Set aside time for rest and recovery. Rest and relaxation can help you prevent burnout and discouragement. Give yourself these moments as a gift and remember that self-care is part of the path to success. Ultimately, patience and perseverance will help you stand stronger against challenges and maintain lasting success. Remember that every small step you take brings you closer to a better and more successful future. Are you ready to understand the power of time and move towards your goals with patience and perseverance? Life is a journey, not a destination. And this journey may come with challenges and obstacles. But with patience and perseverance, you can overcome any hurdle and reach the summit. In the rest of this chapter, we will look at stories of individuals who, through patience and perseverance, achieved their greatest goals. Learn how to use time to your advantage and move forward with faith in the future. Chapter 7. Changing your environment and behavior. Small changes, big impacts. Have you ever thought about how much your surroundings affect your emotions and behaviors? The key question you should ask yourself is, does my environment give me energy, or does it drain my energy? Our environment, from physical space to the people around us and our daily habits, profoundly impacts our mental state and emotions. Small changes in our surroundings and behavior can have a significant effect on our quality of life. For this reason, this chapter explores the importance of these changes and how to implement them. Changing your environment can be as simple as redecorating your home or improving your workspace. Imagine walking into a cluttered and chaotic space every day. Can you really expect to feel comfortable and relaxed in such a setting? On the contrary, if your environment is orderly and calm, it will automatically have a positive impact on your mindset. These small changes can improve your mood and bring more vitality and energy into your life. But it's not just the environment that needs to change. Daily behaviors and habits also strongly influence our lives. If you have negative habits like staying up late, eating unhealthy food, or avoiding exercise, it's time to put an end to them. Remember, even the smallest changes can be the beginning of bigger improvements. Strategies for changing your environment and behavior. 1. Improve your living space. Start by transforming the physical space where you live. Use vibrant and bright colors in your home decor, and by creating an organized and clean environment, you bring peace into your life. Every time you step into this new space, it will give you a sense of freshness and energy. 2. Daily planning. Instead of going through your day without a plan, write a daily schedule for yourself. This plan should include specific times for work, rest, exercise, and leisure. By doing this, you can manage your time better and engage in activities that matter to you. 3. Change eating habits. The food you eat has a significant impact on your energy and mood. Start by incorporating fruits, vegetables, and healthy foods into your diet. These small changes in your nutrition will help improve your mood and energy levels. 4. Establish exercise habits. Exercise is known to be an effective way to increase energy and reduce stress. Even if you only spend 10 minutes a day being physically active, it can have a positive effect on your mood. 5. Surround yourself with positive people. The people around you can have a huge impact on your feelings and motivation. Seek out individuals who give you positive energy and inspire you in your life. 6. Use creative techniques. Remember that changes can be creative in many aspects. For example, you can use different colors to highlight your goals or dreams. This method helps you continuously remember your goals and boosts your spirit. 7. Distance yourself from negative environments. If you're surrounded by people who transfer negative energy or lead you to despair, it's necessary to distance yourself from them. Removing yourself from these environments will help you bring more positive energy into your life. By making small changes to your environment and behavior, you can distance yourself from negative energy and move toward a more vibrant and purposeful life. Learn that every step you take toward change brings you closer to improving your life. Are you ready to create big impacts in your life through small changes? Chapter 8. Finding joy in simple things. Happiness in small moments. Have you ever thought about how much joy in your daily life goes unnoticed? The key question you need to ask yourself is, how can I enjoy the small moments in my life and find happiness in them? Life can sometimes seem challenging and exhausting, but hidden within these ordinary and simple days are small moments of happiness. Remembering simple pleasures can help uplift your spirit and bring freshness back to your life. We easily forget how much simple things can bring happiness to our lives. Seeking joy in small moments. 1. Experiencing nature. When you go to the park on weekends, do you spend moments just watching and enjoying nature? Walking in nature brings a sense of freshness and calm. Sometimes, it's enough to just listen to the birds or watch the sunset. 2. Recalling good memories. By recalling happy moments from the past, you can give yourself positive energy. Photos, notes, or even conversations with friends can help you relive those pleasant emotions. 3. Enjoying delicious food. Savoring a delicious meal can bring moments of joy into your life. Try preparing a special meal for yourself and enjoy every bite. Not only does it energize you, but it also boosts your creativity and enjoyment. 4. Engaging in creative activities. Art, writing, music, or any creative activity that brings you joy can distance you from despair. These activities help you express your inner feelings and enjoy your moments. 5. Discovering new hobbies. It's time to try new hobbies. Have you ever thought about learning a musical instrument? Or maybe it's time to start painting or learning to dance? Finding new hobbies can add color and joy to your life. 6. Connecting with others. Spending time with friends and family is one of the best ways to find happiness. You can talk to them about your experiences and feelings or participate in group activities. Human connections give you a sense of belonging and peace. 7. Meditation and mindfulness. Remember that focusing on the present moment can help you benefit from the simple pleasures of life. With meditation practices, you can distance yourself from negative thoughts and pay attention to the small joys of life. 8. Simplifying life. Think about simplicity in life. Sometimes, reducing busyness and focusing on important tasks can help you enjoy every moment. A quiet and organized space can give you more peace. Returning to simplicity. At the end of this chapter, I remind you that happiness is hidden in the small moments of our lives. Every day is an opportunity to experience new joys and pleasures. Don't overlook the simple moments that life offers you. Remember that life is always an opportunity to create pleasant moments. Are you ready to look at the world with open eyes and find happiness in simple things? Life flows in these moments, and you can enjoy every bit of it with a positive outlook and acceptance. Remember, happiness depends on your choice, and by choosing to find joy in every moment, you can step into a wonderful world. Now is the time to discover joy and happiness at the heart of your life. Chapter 9. Turning challenges into opportunities. Using obstacles as a platform for growth. Have you ever thought about how challenges and problems can open the door to new opportunities? The important question you should ask yourself is, how can I view the challenges in my life as a springboard for growth and progress? Life is full of challenges and problems, but the important point is how we respond to them. If we can view problems as learning and growth opportunities, we can leverage them to achieve greater success. Changing our perspective on challenges not only empowers us but also puts us on the path to growth and progress. Changing perspective on problems. 1. Identifying lessons. Every problem or challenge you face holds lessons within it. These lessons can help you perform better in the future. Remember that every time you face a problem, there's an opportunity for learning and improvement. Can you think back on past experiences and recognize the lessons you've learned? 2. Setting new goals. Problems can push you toward new goals. When an obstacle appears in your path, instead of giving up, see it as an opportunity to reconsider your goals. Could this challenge help you find a new path that leads to greater success? 3. Finding motivation. Challenges can serve as a driving force for change and growth. By finding motivation through difficulties, you can push yourself forward. Remember that every challenge can be an opportunity to strengthen your determination and motivation. Can you recall an experience that propelled you forward? 4. Developing skills. Problems give you the opportunity to develop new skills. By facing challenges, you can add to your abilities and overcome difficulties. Can you identify a new skill you've learned from a challenge and take pride in it? 5. Building a support network. When facing problems, you might need the support of others. Connecting with people who have had similar experiences can help you cope better with challenges. Can you identify people who can help you through tough times? 6. Shifting attitude. Practicing positive thinking and changing your attitude toward challenges can help you take advantage of them. Every time you face a problem, you can remind yourself of its positive aspects. Can you find positive elements in every challenge that empower you? 7. Finding meaning. Many people discover a greater sense of meaning and purpose after overcoming significant challenges. Every problem gives you the opportunity to reflect on your true values and goals. Can you use the difficulties you've experienced to find more meaning in your life? 8. Celebrating successes. Each time you overcome a problem, celebrate. This helps you experience a sense of satisfaction and happiness. Reminding yourself of small victories gives you the feeling that you are working on your growth and progress. Can you celebrate your achievements and reflect on your accomplishments? A new perspective on challenges. Challenges and problems are part of life, but that doesn't mean you have to surrender to them. By changing your perspective and viewing problems as learning opportunities, you can overcome them and achieve greater success. Are you ready to see challenges as a platform for growth and progress and move toward a brighter future? Life is full of challenges, but by changing your perspective, you can leverage them and move toward success. Let every challenge make you stronger and more successful. Chapter 10. Trusting Inner Power. Rebuilding Self-Confidence. Have you ever considered that a great power lies within you? The question you must ask yourself is, how can I trust my inner strength and achieve great success? In this chapter, we embark on a journey to rebuild self-confidence, a journey that helps us understand that everything we need for success and overcoming challenges already resides within us. Inner power not only motivates us but also enables us to overcome any problem. Let's explore this strength together. The importance of self-confidence. 1. Foundation for success. Self-confidence is the first step to achieving any success. Without it, we can easily fall into the traps of despair and fear. So, how can we strengthen this trust within ourselves? Can you think of a moment when you believed in yourself and succeeded? 2. Focusing on past successes. An effective way to rebuild self-confidence is to recall your past successes. Every time you remember what you've done well, you increase your inner strength. Can you create a list of small achievements that you are proud of? 3. Setting achievable goals. When you set small goals for yourself and achieve them, your confidence grows. These goals can help you move toward bigger ones. Can you set new goals for yourself and celebrate each time you achieve them? 4. Using positive affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations can have a deep impact on your self-confidence. Tell yourself that you are capable, deserving, and have the power to change your life. Can you repeat some positive sentences every morning to bring positive energy into your life? 5. Embracing challenges. Accepting challenges and problems as part of the journey of growth and success increases self-confidence. Each time you face a challenge, you strengthen your inner power. Can you think of challenges you've faced and how you overcame them? 6. Not underestimating yourself. One of the biggest obstacles to self-confidence is underestimating yourself. Everyone has unique qualities and abilities. Can you identify the positive traits you see in yourself and be proud of them? 7. Gradual process. Remember, rebuilding self-confidence is a gradual process. Every small step on this path is valuable. Can you take one small step each day toward greater confidence and be proud of your progress? 8. Creating a support network. Connecting with people who encourage and believe in you can help strengthen your self-confidence. Can you surround yourself with people who motivate you and stand by your side? 9. Acceptance of imperfection. Remember, no one is perfect, and we all make mistakes. Accepting this reality allows you to move forward without the fear of failure. Can you accept your past mistakes as learning experiences and learn from them? 10. Preparation for future challenges. By trusting in your inner power and accepting that you can overcome any challenge, you will feel stronger and braver. Can you imagine standing tall in front of any challenge and responding to it with complete confidence? Discover your inner power. By the end of this chapter, you should feel that there is immense power within you. You have the ability to face any challenge, and nothing can stop you. This power comes from your self-confidence and belief in yourself. Are you ready to discover this power and move toward great success? Life is full of challenges, but by trusting your inner strength, you can overcome them and become a stronger and more successful person. Remember, you deserve the best, and nothing can stand in your way. Now is the time to believe in your inner power and move toward a bright future. Conclusion. A chance for growth and empowerment. At the end of this journey, you are faced with a powerful message that will deeply touch your heart and mind. Life, with all its challenges, is a unique opportunity for growth, learning, and empowerment. Every problem, every failure, and every obstacle is a bridge to success and flourishing. Are you ready to accept this reality in your life? Although problems may persist, it is you who holds the power to face them. Your inner strength allows you to confront any challenge and move past them with ease. Never forget that within you lies a force that can remove any barrier in your path. Wouldn't you want to harness this power and challenge yourself? Remember that embracing the present situation, breaking limiting beliefs, redefining goals, and using tools like meditation are all important steps that lead you toward liberation and growth. Now, you know how to turn failures into stepping stones, cultivate patience and perseverance, and make small changes in your environment and behavior to have a big impact on your mindset. By finding joy in simple things, turning problems into opportunities, and trusting your inner strength, you will reach the pinnacle of success. These changes will not only affect your life but will also have a positive influence on those around you. Can you imagine the amazing impacts that will unfold when you embrace these principles in your life? Now it's time to take action. Use every moment in your life as a unique opportunity for learning and growth. Allow yourself to approach challenges with open arms and never stop striving toward your goals. Remember, you deserve the best, and nothing can stop you. Discover your inner power and move toward a bright and successful future. In the end, this journey is your story, and you are the hero of this story. So go forward and build your life with full confidence,